Hey fam, it's the Southern Girl Shantae Lovette, and on today's video, I am going to be talking about things that you should absolutely invest in for your home. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. First thing, number one, is that you need to invest in quality upholstered goods, meaning a good quality sofa. Especially if it's a big ticket item and it's going to be the workhorse of the space. I'm not going to go in detail about sofas or things that you should look for when purchasing a good sofa or a sectional. Doesn't matter if it's leather or if it is fabric, the basics are still the same. And I made a video on how to select a great sofa for your home, and I'm going to link it right here. So if you get a chance, go check that video out. Number two, y'all gonna say, Southern Girl, how many times are you gonna say this in a video? But I'm gonna say it again. You need to invest in a quality rug in the correct size. And y'all know I got a video about it. So, quality rug, meaning a rug that's going to stand up to a lot of wear and tear. Like I said before, I prefer wool rugs because they tend not to curl. The fibers are dyed through and through. It's a natural element. There are pros and cons to any type of rug. They're creating better synthetic ones. I consider a really nice rug another big ticket purchase. So before you buy the wrong rug, I would rather for you to save up the money to buy the right rug for your space. Number three of things that you should absolutely invest in your home are solid wood pieces of furniture. And I know they are making all of that MDF, but I talked about it in my last video, and that is things to never, ever, ever, ever buy. Check that video out. But solid wood pieces of furniture can be different price points along the gambit of cost. But I would rather for you to start now investing in solid wood pieces. And if you're ordering things off a line, just make sure that you read the details. You know, if it says solid wood or manufactured, you know, particle board, or there's a lot of value that goes into solid pieces of wood furniture. Because I had an experience with island from IKEA that was the MDF. Made a video about it, how I had to redo the top. But to avoid having to do that with the MDF, if you get a scar on it and water gets up underneath the surface, it's going to look like it has chicken pox. And you don't want your furniture looking like it got chicken pox. Invest in solid wood pieces of furniture, and that goes from tables to end tables, nightstands, beds. The next thing on the list, quality linens. And when you say, Southern Girl, what are you talking about when you say quality linens? If you have ever had sheets, once you wash them and they get those little balls, lint balls, I call them dun-duns. You get the little dun-duns on them, those are not quality sheets. If you get quality linens, they will last a long time when you wash them properly. I buy cotton sheets or a cotton blend type of sheet. I try to stay away from straight polyester or the silk satin where you're going to slide off your bed. I'm not doing all that. But what happens is when you have the longer staples of cotton, you lay on the sheets and cause friction, they don't ball up. When you have cheap sheets, they have shorter staples, and when you use the friction, that's what causes the staples to actually roll up and create the dun-dun effect. And as far as good quality linens, I'm getting ready to change my bed out. I still have my comforter. My winter comforter is still on my bed. I know y'all saying, oh, why is your heavy winter comforter still on your bed? Well, I had surgery and I never did get a chance to change it out because I had surgery. I was recovering. I had my little gallbladder removed, y'all. But I do have some beautiful sheets, beautiful duvet cover, and the shams that I put on my bed every spring and summer that I actually purchased off of Amazon. No sponsorship with any of that, but I really like the quality of it. And I actually used it when I did the model home in my commercial project that I did last year. I reordered that set because I knew how well made it was, and it was cost effective. But I'll make sure to leave the information in the description box down below if you would like to freshen up your bed for summer. Next on the list that you should absolutely invest in for your home is quality cookware. So let me tell you about my pot set. I just recently purchased a new pot set. I actually got it from Sam's. But I purchased a pot set from Macy's years ago, and it was one called Tools of the Trade. And it was actually a good set for the price. Didn't have any problems out of it. When I moved, I repurchased a new set, and I don't know if they're doing something different with the metals, the alloys. Everything stuck. If it could stick, I looked in the pot one day and my reflection was stuck in the pot, and it made cooking such a hassle. My honey, I had cooked breakfast one morning and I had to let the pot sit in the sink to soak. I had scrambled some eggs, and he looked at the pot and was like, no, let's go. We got to go get some pots, because it looks like half of the eggs was still stuck in the pot. And what also goes along with quality cookware is a great culinary set. I cannot tell you how important it is to invest in a good set of knives that also has a sharpener than getting a cheap set of knives. You go in there and get your little cheap knife and you trying to cut a carrot or something and you about cut your finger off because the knives are so cheap. Do yourself a favor and invest in some quality cookware. Next on the list, number 6, and that is invest in some good quality pillow forms. I'm talking about 2 types of pillow forms. The pillow forms that you use on your bed for sleeping. You need to invest in the best pillows that you can buy, because a good restful sleep is very, very important to me, as well as it should be for you. The other pillow form that I'm talking about is for your decorative pillows. I did talk about buying cheap forever pillows. Don't want to do that. I'm going to say 97% of my decorative pillows have a zipper. If I want to reuse the form in a different cover of the same size, I can just take that pillow out, have the cover clean, store it away where it's nice and flat, and I can keep reusing the same form. Now, I prefer down forms. Once they get a little sluggish, you can always pump them back up and make them look really full and beautiful. They do have alternatives to down. And if you do pillow form for your decorative pillows, you can change those out seasonally to match your decor instead of buying a whole new pillow. The next thing on the list, number 7, is drapery. Doesn't it sound so luxurious when you say drapery instead of saying curtains? When I think of curtains, I think of little kitsch stuff, like stuff that's going to be up to the window for the kitchen. Let me explain the difference between curtains and drapes. I told y'all before that I worked in a workroom where we custom made drapes, where I did drapes, pillows, bed skirts, duvet covers, comforters, valances, you name it, we made it. But curtains will not be lined. They're usually just a piece of fabric to kind of cover a window. Drapes, on the other hand, are beautiful long panels that will be lined. They have a specific amount for hems, they have a specific amount for headers, and they also have weights to make sure that the drapes always hang properly. And when you do custom, you can get them in whatever length you desire. Now, there are a lot of companies that are coming up that are doing a version of drapes and having them lined. Opt to save money to get draperies done. You can go and pick your fabric at a fabric store, and then you can have something that is custom made and that'll last a long time. It definitely will elevate your space when you have beautiful drapes. It makes your home look different than others. Woo! Number 8 on the list of things you should absolutely invest in for your home, and that is a good mattress. And y'all know I talked about the mattress company in my Truth About Incoming and Outgoing Design Trends video. But I cannot say enough about having a good quality mattress for you to sleep on. I mean, we spend, I think, what is it, a third of our lives on our bed. And for you to have a mattress that is not comfortable, you are doing yourself an injustice. So y'all know I got a story, right? And I can say this because I purchased this. I spent my hard-earned money on it, and it was terrible. I purchased a Stearns & Foster. It was the absolute worst mattress I have ever purchased in my life. I don't care if they get mad at me. I can say that because I slept on it and it was bad. And it wasn't a cheap mattress, y'all. It was probably closer to $2,000. A waste. My mom is in the market to buy a mattress. So I had already told her my experience with the Stearns & Foster. And she calls me and says, I'm going to get me a new mattress. I'm going to get me a Stearns & Foster. Did you just not hear my horror story? She proceeds and gets a Stearns & Foster. Now, I'm going to say this. There are many times that your own family won't even listen to you. I know it happened to me. I'm pretty sure it has happened to you. Y'all know my mama gonna get me for saying this. But don't do like my mama did. Listen. Invest in a good mattress. Do your research. Read the reviews. She's sleeping on a mattress. She called me up. And what y'all think she said? I absolutely hate this mattress. My neck hurting, my back hurting, my toe hurting, my finger, everything was hurting. I'm just listening. Because you know you can't tell your mama, I told you so. But mama, I told you so. Because she was still within the time frame to try to return the mattress. And the people at the store was giving my mama the runaround. Said she had to call the manufacturer. She called the manufacturer. They said she had to call back to the store, and they was just bouncing her back, and she was running out of time. Of course, she pulled me in, and y'all, I think I had some pent-up aggression, anger for the mattress that I had purchased. So I'm ready. We finally talked to somebody, I think it was from the manufacturer, and they ended up sending a tech out. And I'm not in the same state with my mama, but I told her when they come, you call me on the phone, video phone, so I can be talking to whomever this person is. Background, my mom is a very petite woman. She's probably about 5'1" or 2. You know, I'm only 5'3". I don't even think she's 120 pounds, if that. If she lays on the bed, of course, it's not going to have a big impression because she's small. He come in with the string and they got to measure the depth and see this and that. And I told the tech, you better do my mama right because I know your name and I'll be looking for you. So they sent all the information in. They still tried to give her a little runaround, and I said, we gonna call. And every person that I talked to, I told them, I said, y'all are taking advantage of the elderly by selling bad mattresses, and we're spending all of this money for this name brand. Finally, we got in touch with the right person. They said that they would come and pick the mattresses up. She could come back and get a different type of mattress as long as it was the same value or more. Good. That's all we wanted. We wanted to get that mattress returned so that she can have the opportunity to get something that was going to be more comfortable for her. I am telling you guys, purchasing a mattress is very important, and sometimes it doesn't matter about the price point that you're at if it's going to be a good mattress. And y'all know they are making mattresses that are not flippable. Now, I've had a lot of viewers to say that the purple mattress was good. Where I am, we have the Mattress Factory where they do make the flippable mattresses. I actually purchased my mattress off of Wayfair. I took a chance, but I have actually been pleased. This is an important purchase. It's a big ticket item. Read a lot of the reviews that people are leaving, because if it's some crap, you will not be having any Sleeping Beauty moments. Finally, number 9 on the list of things that you should absolutely invest in for your home, and that is a wonderful, beautiful scent. And you might be saying, Southern girl, a beautiful scent. Yes. When I lived back home in Tennessee, it was a shop that I used to always go to. It was an oil, incense, candle shop. This was back in the day. This was before Honey Bath and Body Works, all these candle places. It was before all of this. But she made one scent that I absolutely loved. Every time someone would come to my house, and it didn't even matter where I moved, they would always say, your house smells so beautiful, and it always smells the same, because I only burned that particular scent in my house. It is important to have your home smell good and smell different from everybody else, because y'all know a home can be filled with so many different odors, from cooking, pets, kids that are participating in any type of sports, you, me, carpet, any soft fabric that can catch odors. Very important that you can create a certain mood and ambiance in your home, and you can actually do that with a beautiful scent, because nothing is better than coming home when you walk through the door and your home smells absolutely beautiful and it's a representation of you. So y'all, those are my 9 things. I thought I was going to be up to 10 that you should absolutely invest in your home. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. And if you are not part of my fam, you can become so by subscribing today. And remember to hit the notification bell. That'll let you know every time I upload a new video. We can also connect over on Instagram and Facebook, so you can come on over and support the Southern girl over there. And if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. Make sure to leave any questions or comments down below. And if you're already part of my family, y'all know how I feel about you. I really appreciate you spending some time with me today. And until the next video.